please work. Please work. I can't even see what's going on right now, bro. Oh? Oh my gosh. The drop frames are still going up and up and up. Oh god. I don't even know what to do. Bro, help me. No, I don't think this is working. Oh my gosh. This is even worse than last stream. It's worse. No. Oh my gosh, bro. I give up. What if I just told you I give up? It even stopped tracking my model. So many network issues, bro. Yeah, no, I think... I do give up. This is not gonna work, I think. No, I don't think, even later, I don't think things are gonna work out. I don't think things are working out. No. Things aren't gonna work out. I am just going to rage quit. Oh my gosh, is it finally working? No, oh man. I stopped lagging for now, but the drop frames are still going up. And we're at, oh, we were at 0 kbps. No, it's not working. It's not working anymore again. No. No. Gosh, OBS. I wonder how smooth it's gonna... I already tried disabling preview. I wonder if like... Yeah. Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna rage quit and I'm gonna give up. I give up. I give up, guys. I give up. Oh my gosh. Is it going smoother or not? Oh my gosh, OBS. Just let me have this. my freaking god, I can't even talk to you guys smoothly. I'll try. My dreams are all dead. They're all dead or dying. Okay, is it moving slowly? I don't smoothly. I don't know because the latency of this live is also fucked up. Oh wait, I think it's working a bit better now. Is it? Oh my gosh! Finally, finally, was it all just because of the preview? Oh my freaking god, the kbps are fine again. I have like 5,000 drop frames though. I have like 5,000 drop frames. Oh my gosh, why is the background legit so fitting? I was like going crazy this entire time. Oh my freaking god, I feel like I was that close to losing my sanity. Imagine it's actually working right now. The only I closed my preview because OBS will not live with my preview on. I'm just staring at my live stream through the other monitor, bro. Bro. Nah, honestly, I'm low key so pissed off today. I'm not even in the live streaming mood anymore, bro. Maybe I'll stay on for a little longer. Maybe my mood will change, or maybe I'll just live stream tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I need the Misi plush. I need little plushies to make me happy. Oh my gosh, this plush is so cute. You're back from schoolwork? Oh my gosh, welcome back. I finally got this to work, I think. I finally got this to work. I hope. I hope it's gonna keep on working. Otherwise, I'm going to crash out on someone. Oh my gosh, this Misi plush is so cute. I love buying plushies. I wanna order a custom of my own plush that's like in a Nui form. Could be on streams, but I forgot. I'm not gonna forget you. Don't worry about that. Oh, the cheeks are a little fluffy too. Actually, she's really stiff. Like you can't even like squish her head. Not even a little bit. Okay, okay. Honestly, I don't even have anything to talk about today. Bro, why is my model low-key tweaking out? It's working now, right? It's working now, right? You lost your summer homework, but I so sleepy. You have no idea, bro. Last night, I couldn't sleep, and I've only been awake for maybe 3 hours max. Yeah, and now YouTube Studio, VBridger. Come on, track my model. Honestly, I think it would have been better if I went out today instead of. It's still a nice day. It's what 3:47. I could go to a cafe, but I have too many stuff to do. I have stuff to do. Oh my freaking god! I guess I'll just do. I don't know. It's like a chill chat today. Everybody was like pretty much gone because the past two streams were bombed. They just died. I swear I sound like I haven't slept in 3 years. No way, bro. I'm just a little bit tired. Oh my gosh, you stayed up that late? I only stayed up till 3 and I'm already this dead. You should have some good sleep as well. You stayed up until 5 a.m.? Oh man, everybody is actually sleeping later than me, and I'm still more dead than them. Oh gosh. Is it working? I finally got it to work. It was a nightmare. Oh my freaking god. I am legit going to pass out from this crash out, bro. I'm going crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room full of rats. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room full of rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room full of rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room full of rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room full of rats. The rats made me crazy. Okay, I'm done, guys. Hikaru, hello! Stop! But the rats made me crazy! Oh my gosh, it's too crazy. I'm legit going to implode and die, bro. Why did I pick Yuri by your name, Monica? Yeah, because they're just amazing like that. They're just too cool like that. Oh my god, I need a, you know, everyone's just Monica. Yeah, I know it's funny though because you can just everyone asks you that question. I don't know what you expect when your profile picture is Yuri, but your name is just Monica. Okay, more caffeine, more caffeine. So shiny, so strong. So shiny, so strong. So shiny, so strong. So shiny, so strong. 1, 2, 3, we want Yuri. 1, 2, 3, we want Yuri. Just Monica. You want Monster? I took a sip of Monster. Honestly, I feel like I can't believe I can't do anything on stream anymore unless I switched models. I don't even think if I switched models. Yeah, if I switch models and I stopped using the V-Bridger, I might be able to do drawing streams. I probably will use my older chibi models to stream some, like, drawing streams in the future. I feel like that would solve many problems. Honestly, yes, honestly, what do because everybody 1, 2, 3 they want Yuri. Oh, my ice melted too. Guys, I was trying to find uh, a source for my extended essay, and I realized I don't know, it was hard because like they have this thing where your sources have to be, yeah, there is a feature I can change my model mid-live, but like I'm not gonna do that right now. Too lazy. Hi Taylor. Basically, for a source to be valid um to use in your essay, in this case it has to be peer reviewed, and there's some other stuff it has to be like, a journal article. Peer reviewed is the more important part. Just Sylvester, just me. And so basically my topic was about more of conventions of psychological horror, and I realized that, I didn't realize, I was just doing it, and I found out I couldn't find Stomach Book? Yes, I do know some of their songs. Basically, I was looking for an article or any kind of source I could use to just I just needed the source to have stuff like the conventions of psychological horror, because I learned about the conventions of psychological horror and I'm writing about them to help prove my point in the essay. But the problem is peer-reviewed articles aren't just going to list out the conventions of psychological horror and like what each convention is for you. And I would run into that problem because if I don't have a source to refer to when writing about the conventions of psychological horror, it's I don't know. I don't even know what happens at that point. Is it plagiarism or something? Conventions. It's like in school when you have like conventions of comedy, conventions of opera. It's like what makes these things. What makes this a comedy genre. What's make a genre. So for psychological horror, some of the conventions are like gaslighting, shock factor, unreliable narrators. So I know about what the conventions are. I know about them because, well, if you go onto like school sites or sites where teachers teach them, you get to learn and like read and you know the conventions, what the conventions are. But my problem is none of these sites are valid for me to use as a source for my essay because none of them are peer reviewed or explicitly peer reviewed. I can't just go on Google Scholar and find what I want. On Google Scholar, it's gonna be like articles about maybe like psychological horror in a specific book, psychological horror in the 1920s. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a source. I'm looking for a source to just validate my points because I know what the conventions of psychological horror are. I just need a source that the markers can go back to and confirm. I can't find something like that, and I'm behind on writing the essay. The essay is due in September, and I'm just stressing about that for a bit. Okay. I'm gonna read the comments. One sec. You got hella bullied for your interests, especially for singers. Your favorites are Ado, Nada Stomach Book, My Chemical Romance, Kiko, Merto. Why'd you get bullied for them? Honestly, I feel like if it's like you got bullied IRL, you don't really need to. Oh, don't worry about it. I don't care because like everybody's art skills are valuable. Hello, Angela. No, but seriously, why are they bullying for for your music interests? Honestly, I feel like in real life, nobody knows about my music interests except my close friends. Cause like, why would you got bullied for Hell of a Boss 2 or 3 years ago? Honestly, the point is that you've been working as a fanner? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see it. The point is that Hell of a Boss was like the show and the fandom are explicitly for adults. It's not for minors. So if you're a minor and you liked like the show and you were openly like really openly about your interest to the show, I feel like getting bullied for it is how to make my VTuber model. I had to draw every single part that moves on a different layer, and I paid somebody to rig it so it can. You have to go. It's late in Poland. Oh yeah. See you. Get a good rest. Get a good rest. Oh man, my head kind of hurts, bro. It's the same thing for like what I saw. You know, like K-pop Demon Hunters. A while back, it was really cool, but now it's just not really great because, well, again for K-pop Demon Hunters, the target audience was older people, as you can probably tell by the lyrics to Soda Pop. But the problem is now all like a whole bunch of kids started liking the show, the movie, and that's apparently it's not. It's just really unenjoyable when you just thought I use the apps. No, no, I had to make you I use VTube Studio, but if you want your own model, you either have to buy a customizable one, and they're anywhere from $10 to $100 around, or you have to make your own. You have to draw your own. Okay, back to the thing, cause like I feel like it's just unenjoyable when younger people who are definitely not. I look like Tomboe from Karisha Kiss. I don't think I've ever heard of her. You sub to me? Thank you. Because like I'm telling you guys, if you're not corgi cam, what about furry model like corgi? Well, I haven't heard of that before. But if you want a completely customized and a model that's like completely your own, you would have to make it. There's like yeah. Uh, uh yeah, I keep getting interrupted. What I'm saying, guys, is if you're in a fandom that isn't targeted to your age group and it has like explicit and stuff that's just not supposed to be for your age group, you you shouldn't be so out about it and then complain that people are like bullying or hating you, because you really have to understand like why they're doing that. How do people learn that you got into hell of us? See, this is why it's not always a good idea to openly share your interests all the time as well. Like, especially with these type of cases. Like, I especially don't understand when people like are. It's like somebody being problematic, then complaining that people are calling them out or bullying them for being problematic. Privacy exists for a very great reason. They're into Squid Game and Stranger Things. I haven't watched either of them, but is there anything like explicit about it? There's like a difference between shows that have and are based off explicit content and shows that are just more mature, as in like gore and like more mature themes. Yeah, I don't think you should tell them that you watch them. Cause like it really pisses me off when I hear my younger sister or friends of my younger sister and they're singing like songs from K-pop Demon Hunters, especially Soda Pop. Especially Soda Pop. That song is really inappropriate. And they're just singing that out in the daylight out on the street, and I'm like guys, what are we doing? Is it 10 plus? Honestly, if you were to pay more attention, the show isn't targeted towards kids at all. The show is targeted towards young adults and adults who actively engage in like the K-pop industry anyways. You're in genuine need of monetization for money? Oh. Oh, you just want money. That makes sense. Oh, your parents got concerned when they heard what DDLC was? Well, I don't think any my parents and some of my friends like unless I tell people, nobody like the privacy thing is that you don't have to tell anybody what your interests and fandoms are, honestly. So to get back to drawing of me, oh my gosh, that's so much fun. Because I have to say, I also watched a fair share of like more mature and serious anime and shows while I was like younger as well. And honestly, it's just like you have, it's like basically deal with it with your own maturity. It's especially weird when like younger people aren't even mature about it. So, I've never played Dragon Ball Z before, or watched or played or read any of it. Back to what I said a while ago, I really can't focus on any show or something if the characters are mainly guys. What? Is that some guy just going into every live and just commenting that? Promise Neverland? I don't think so. I don't think I've heard of that before. Die 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 kirai. I love all songs like that, bro. You can handle mature topics, but not gore and stuff, or like really bleak stuff. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you guys, while I was in like my first few years of high school, I discovered a show called Magia Spec Ops Asuka. It's a magical girl anime, and it's another one of those animes that's like using magic girl tropes, but it's really dark. But the thing is, this show didn't even try to hide it. It was like there was so much gore, there was so much like gun violence. It was, and honestly, I really enjoyed it. The anime only had like one season, so I even read the rest of the thing on a manga. But it was really really good, and I really enjoyed it. That's great. I've never had a gore addiction. I'm not scared or bothered by gore, but like I don't find it I don't find it interesting either. Oh, I mean, I find it interesting. What is a word? I don't find it like super interesting. You got a Madoka Magica manga today? Oh my gosh, which one was it? Which one was it? Yeah, I don't think I got any mods in the chat. If they keep spamming, I'll probably just time them out. Okay, what time is it? 4:07. Honestly, finally, I'm getting a smooth live stream. I honestly tried so hard for this, bro. I can't believe. I can't believe the solution was to just disable preview. You sub? Thank you. The sub count's probably not editing itself. I don't think the sub count can edit itself, honestly. Yeah, it can. I don't think it can edit the last digit. That's actually kind of funny. Yeah, those things aren't even that bad. They're not bad. Honestly, my favorite tropes are just like not even just about like gore and stuff. I really like when they mentally and like psychologically pull the readers in, do like a psychological twist and stuff. I like it when not even I can understand what's going on until like, so there's no like dramatic irony or anything like that. Promised Neverland is basically about an apocalyptic world where child eating aliens invade Earth, and adults are running orphanages and giving kids to the aliens so adults can survive. Oh, wait, I do like these kind of tropes. It's like the tropes of child exploitation. It's basic. I see, based on what you're saying, I see it's probably about like utilitarianism, because like there's like the sacrificial with the kids, because in Medica Magica they're also using these young girls to save the rest of the universe. Yeah, I know that you have a good a good like a good message, but it's not nice to spam somebody. So I'm giving you a warning. And just mind your like messages and don't spam. What was I talking about again? Yeah, I do a lot of editation about these things. I'm sorry, bro. You're getting a timeout. Even if you have a good message, even if you have a good message, you're not using this message in a good way. Bro, let me type it. Let me type it. Honestly, this is harder for me to do than. All right, finally, we got that done. How much is a setup? What setup? Like my streaming setup? Oh, did you mean my streaming setup? Like, okay, so VTube Studio is free. That doesn't cost unless you want to subscribe to them. OBS is free. VBridger costed I think 12 Canadian dollars. Um, if you count the money I spent on my previous models, I bought customizable models before. I think I bought a few customizable models for while they were on sale. So yeah, I'm Canadian. Well, you're in luck. I got a chibi customizable model for around 15 US dollars. Yeah, I think it's not on sale anymore. It's around 30 US dollars, I think, right now, if you were to look for it on VGen. After that, you just need your computer to open VTube Studio and I guess follow a tutorial on how to create a new expression to create the model as your OC. If you want a fully customized, if you have a tablet, if you have a tablet, you can still use VTube Studio. You can't use VTube Studio if you have an Android tablet, but you can't stream because you need OBS to stream to YouTube. If you wanted Apple, yeah, you can use VTube Studio and buy a customizable model and use it on Apple, but you can't stream to YouTube or Twitch. To stream to YouTube or Twitch, you need OBS on a PC, on a personal computer. The only thing you can do is record it and make make videos by recording your screen and editing it on an editing software. But what I mean by a customizable model, I don't advise going on Etsy to buy the model because Etsy has a lot of AI scams. I advise you to go to a site called VGen, just VGEN, and it's like a commission platform that's mostly populated by VTuber artists and stuff. If you go to the shop, you will find customizable models. Follow tutorials on how to insert your model into VTube Studio and customize it, and you will have a customizable OC. It's like customizing a gacha figure. But if you want, but you can't customize it to anything. It has to be like something, you can only customize it to whatever's like kind of popular, kind of like hairstyles that are popular. If you want a completely customized model, you will have to either draw the model. You can find tutorials on how to split up the things for because you need everything to be on a different layer. Like the eye, the iris, the eye whites, the highlights. The hair has to be split up into like a bunch of different models so they layer and move naturally. My ears, I think, are split into around 3 to 4 layers each. Everything has to be split differently. I think my tail is all just one piece. The fingers are different pieces. My jacket is split into a bunch of pieces. Like in total, my layer count was around 70 layers before. And here's the next step that's a little bit more difficult than drawing. Oh, and by the way, if you don't want to draw the model yourself, you can commission somebody. Yeah, you can commission somebody to draw the model, but it's a little bit expensive. Like 4 times your $50 expensive. Hey, well, see you. And you could commission somebody who can do the rigging and the art. But if you draw the art or you only commission the art, you'll have to find somebody to commission to rig it on Live 2D or rig it yourself, which I don't recommend if you're completely new to VTubing and you don't plan on continuing learning how to rig models, because oh wait, you left for a bit? That's fine. So basically, after you get the art or commission the art, you'll have to get somebody to help you rig it, and usually you would have to pay for the service. You could learn how to rig the model yourself, which is not great unless you're planning on continuing learning how to rig it and rigging more models. $400. That's not bad. Yeah. And the problem, if you want to rig it yourself as well, you still have to bust out some money. Live 2D, which is the software people rig the models on. So basically, I mean by coding, setting up physics so that it tracks your camera and moves the way you want it to. The yearly subscription is around $100 to Live 2D. Monthly, I think it's around $20 a month. If you don't want to pay And if you don't want to learn to rig it yourself, which I'm telling you, the rigging will probably take you a month or more, if especially if you're a beginner. Yeah, but even if you do get a computer, you need to get all the other stuff to get like the model if you're not using a customizable model. I commissioned somebody to do my rigging. So I paid somebody to because I paid somebody who was experienced rigging and animating these live 2D models. And the total price after like rush fees, after like other fees and toggles and add-ons was around 250 US dollars. 250. Yeah. For this bottle. Dead Man Wonderland? Oh, that does sound like a pretty interesting show to watch. You know, that's a lot in Canada. Yeah, but I take my commissions and I earn my money in US dollars. So USD is just USD for me. What else? What else? Let me help you out with. Okay, the cheapest way to become a VTuber. Honestly, I saw there's this app that you can make your free 3D VTuber on, but people are telling each other that a lot of things are locked behind paywall and they're just marketing as free, but they need money, so I don't recommend that then. I recommend buying a pre-made model or hi Sonic. I'm not Sonic today. I'm mentally constipated. I couldn't sleep last night and I and my streams were not. You think I know what I'm talking about? Yeah, if you have seen like an ad for it. I don't recommend it. It seems shady. Yeah, something like that. I don't trust those. I wouldn't trust those. I don't think they're for the basis and most well, if you open up VTube Studio, they have a couple models in there already. You can't change them or you can't customize them, but you can like use them and check them out to see how things are working out. I recommend going onto VGen and buying a cheap customizable model and customizing it. You can customize things like the hair, ears, eyes, and other stuff like add wings and stuff. You can't customize it fully to be like a complete different thing. You could only use it on the app. Yeah, I guess yes, that is a catch. That means we probably can't stream it. And a lot of these there's complications with licensing and what you can use with it. That's why you don't really see most streamers actually using these models because well, if they were more petty or money hungry, they could probably send you copyright strikes if or anything. There's probably fine print in there to give them a leverage somehow on something you make. Because if something's free, you're the product. Do I like adventure, drama, comedy, live action, or do I like Angel Cake? I don't know what Angel Cake is. I like I do like I do like adventure to some extent, but I like more psychological stuff. I like more like high stakes stories. Drama, guess depends on what kind of drama. Yeah. Me talking while I'm using a stock photo image as a background that they could probably find me using and start getting angry at me for. Because you can literally see the watermark by Bad Gay. Oh, well, VBridger isn't tracking very well. Irium? Irium is different. For Irium, you have to still have your own model that you own the rights to. But you also have to be 18 or over to stream on them. Irium is not going to give you a model to stream with. You're going to have to insert... You're going to have to insert your own art or something you have ownership on. Bro, VBridger. Oh. Before you can stream with Irium. Oh my god, using Philly as example. Yes, I also believe that because Phillian was using a model that's free to use and stuff. And I also was more inclined to like the theory where she needed a new model that she has like ownership and yeah, you have to be 16 plus to watch their streams, but you have to be 18 plus to stream on there. And some of the streams are set as 18 plus. Actually, no. I think this just had to be 18 plus in general. Because the site is about streaming and about sending money. So you can send like live stream gifts and live stream monies to the people, and there's specific laws on that, so you can't have minors on apps like that. If that makes sense to you, The tail is so big because that's a quirk of me. My ears and tail are supposed to be not correct in anatomy wise. They're supposed to be way too big. That's what I'm saying with Phillian. That's what I was thinking. Phillian can't use that model anymore because it's like... We'll see her when she gets a new model, I guess. But there's always the option of you using public domain assets and then rebranding after you get a feel or you make... and you get like a little bit of a community. I'm bored now. I think I'm gonna end the stream soon and then have a little break. Maybe I'll go outside. I haven't been... Whoa, I'm just looking at my second monitor. I'm not side-eyeing you. Stop saying I'm side-eyeing you. I'm looking at my second monitor. I think I might go outside. I haven't gone outside in a couple days. I'm not side-eyeing you guys. I'm not side-eyeing you guys. I'm not side-eyeing you guys. Good call, good call. What should I do, guys? The pen nibs for my tablet I bought, they are really expensive. A pack of 5 replacement nibs is like 20 Canadian dollars. Plus shipping. 20. If I were to want 5 replacement nibs, I'd have to pay like $40. And the nibs, I would grind them down in like 5 drawings. So what do I do, guys? Why is it so expensive? Yeah, my model is not tracking well again. So I'm gonna end the stream, but I'm going to do some of my work. And yeah, that's just pupil dilation. I widen my eyes a lot, so my pupils will dilate a lot onto my model. Hopefully next time I come on stream, I'm more excited and energetic. So bye, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, bro. You just came back, but I'm ending the stream. Anyways, see you guys.